If you take a walk around the old part of the city of Zagreb, it is very easy to see that it is a city filled with rich history. But there are also many interesting things under it. Apparently, according to some sources, there is a network of tunnels under the city, and one of them is the GRIČ Tunnel. The tunnel is located under Gradec and connects Mesnička to Radičeva Street. And it exits vertically in 3 places in Ulica and once, and Tomičeva Street to the south. But how and when did the idea for the construction of today, one of the symbols of the city of Zagreb, come about?
The history of the GRIČ Tunnel dates back to 1943, when the Prime Minister of the independent state of Croatia, Nikola Mandić, initiated the construction of a shelter, at the same time a transport corridor, and at a government meeting provided a substantial amount of 141,200,000 kunas for the construction and design of the tunnel. This was the response to the increasing bombing of Zagreb during the independent state of Croatia. But during construction, workers also faced many challenges, including Zagreb's hard underground rock, which required special tunnel drilling and punching techniques. However, despite all efforts and challenges, the tunnel ended successfully, and during the bombing it provided security and shelter to the citizens of Zagreb.
It should be pointed out that the project was carried out with high quality. From project documentation to materials to doorknobs, every detail was taken care of. The availability of tunnel documents stops in 1949, with information that company Molina used the tunnel to store its products. For unexplained reasons, the Department of Defense does not allow access to documents after that date. It is only possible to speculate about the reasons and whether these are secret political meetings that took place underground. The tunnel was forgotten and has not been mentioned since 1993, when the spectacular Undercity Rave Party was held in it. The Museum of Contemporary Art provided the space for use, and then art installations were installed in the tunnel.
It took place over the weekend in the capital city of Zagreb. The all-night party for 3,000 people took place in former President Tito's nuclear fallout shelter under the city of Zagreb, and MTV News were there to capture some all-too-rare positive images of the country.
We love music, we want peace, and the whole world knows that.
After that, several more exhibitions were held in the tunnel in the 1990s. Immediately after gaining unprecedented popularity, the GRIČ Tunnel falls into oblivion and is not mentioned until 2016, when it was reopened to the public. The GRIČ Tunnel, which stretches through the historic center of Zagreb, has an interesting structure. The greater part of the tunnel is 3.2 meters wide, while in the central part, the width increases to 5.5 meters. That middle section is an impressive 70 meters. The total length of the tunnel is 350 meters, and the height in the central part reaches 8 meters. Interestingly, the tunnel temperature never exceeds 20 degrees Celsius. Today, GRIČ Tunnel is one of the most visited touristic attractions of the city of Zagreb, and is visited every year by a large number of tourists from all over the world. Finally, we can conclude that GRIČ Tunnel is one of the indispensable symbols of the city of Zagreb for a reason.